It got quiet. Doesn't matter. I'm going to have to love the devil out of you. Tell him I'm going to have to love the devil out of you. Come on, tell him. Sometimes you act a little strange, but I'm going to have to love the devil. Sometimes you get a little cuckoo for Cocoa Pop, but I'm going to have to love the devil. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. But whatever situation you in, I'm going to have to love the devil. I'm going to have to love the devil out of you. He says, by this all men shall have understand that you are my disciples because you have love one to another. And so he communicates to Paul. He says, Paul, he says, you got to get the church together because they acting crazy. They talk like Christians, but they don't really act like Christians.
Come on, come on.
Some speaking unknown tongues, but can't speak to each other.
Come on, Richard. Come on.
Can I stay or do I leave now? Yeah, they can get revelation, you know, in the spirit, but they can't see things clearly in English. They can't get past physical barriers and physical differences to be cohesive in the body. So Paul says, what are you saying, Lord? He says, Paul, right in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, around the 25th verse, he says, let them know that there will be no schisms, no divisions in the body. Let there be no separation. Let there be no biases. Let there be no prejudices. I ain't gonna get no help up in it. Don't let there be any separation in the body, because when you allow gaps, you allow space for the devil. And he never give no place or no space to the devil. It's like we have a job to do. Because there's some old demons we got to get rid of. Come on. There's some old rituals we got to get rid of. Come on. There's some old stigmas we got to crush. Come on. And it's up to you to get rid of. You're the only one that God's going to use as a catalyst to change the cause of what's been going on. Oh, we talk about it, and we have various things that we do, and sometimes we build a lot of hype around it, but then once the hype is gone, we go somewhere back in our little corner, grab our old mindset, keep with our old actions. Jesus, Paul tells us there'll be no schisms in the body. You talk about change, that means you got to come out of yourself.
Yes, yes.
And you got to learn how to love somebody you never knew how to love.
That's right, that's right.
You got to start learning how to spend time with folk and understanding that you never spend time with. Oh, I wish I had some help up in here. You got to come out of your comfort zone, your ism status. Oh, I wish I had. You got to come out of a place that you've been so used to having it your way and doing it when you want to. And Jesus said, you got to love your neighbor. You got to love this person in the body as you love yourself. You're not going to hurt you. You're not going to talk about you. So you shouldn't damage another believer in the body, because by this, all men are going to know that you're my disciples, because there is no division. There is no schism. There is no separation in the body. We're all one in Christ Jesus. Young baby, Greek, and Jew, and the Gentile. Out of one blood, he made all nations. I wish I had that. Out of one blood, he created all men. Out of one blood, he shaped us for his divine glory. Out of one blood, he created us. He breathed out the breath of life, and we became the image of God. You know you were crafted by the mouth and lift your voice and shout glory. You know he makes you a purpose, shout glory. You know you got the blood of Jesus running through your veins right now, shout glory. Yes. This is good to me, Pastor Ben. I love this for Pastor. My. He says like this, all men shall know you are my disciples, because number one, Paul, that there will be no schisms in the body, because out of one blood I made all nations of men. So when the world looks at you, they need to look at you as a cohesive unit. And they need to recognize the authority that you walk in. They need to find out and recognize that you're not flying solo. You're not in this thing by yourself. Yes, you have a greater power on your side, but you also have siblings in your rank. Somebody said, we have siblings that we know not of. Oh, but when I meet him, we're going to have a time in God. Come on. Oh, when I meet him, we're going to shout about our victory. Come on. Oh, when I meet my siblings, come on. We're going to shout. Hallelujah. We're going to shout out trouble over and thank God that he brought us from death's door and gave us the opportunity to live. Whoa. He said, so when the world sees you coming, when the enemy sees you coming as a body, the writer says it like this in Ecclesiastes. He says in the 4th chapter, I believe it is, he says, woe unto him that is alone, for when he falleth, he has not one to lift him up. But prior to that, he says, two are better. You don't have any help. Two are better. I know you're real independent, but two are better than. I know sometimes you don't want nobody to try to help you, but two are better. I know sometimes you think you got it together, you got your own lock. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me, but two are better than. Because when you fall, you got somebody to help you. Come on. And the songwriter said, I need you and you need me. Come on. We need each other because we're helpers one to another. I show you love in spite of what you've been through. I called the glory in your life, no matter what you came out of. Why? Because I love you like I love myself. And I'm going to love myself for life. Oh. He says two are better than one. Because when the one falls, he has another to lift him. He says, so what happens is when the enemy see you coming, the Bible talks like this. One would put a Somebody caught it already. He said one would put 1,000 to a five. I'm not that intelligent, Brother Scott, so you may have to help me do the math. One would put you may have to help me out here, Brother Pat. Come on. One would put but two are going to put. And you keep doing the math. We don't have enough demons around this room to stay in this place because of all the believers that are here. So that means when we get together and we come together as one, every demon, every demonic spirit, every operating force has to take recognition that we are the children of God and we walk in authority. God ain't gonna talk to me. We walk in authority that's greater than our trouble. We walk in authority that's greater than our difficult. Greater is he that's within me. I wish I had about 20 more. Greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. And when we get together, the devil don't stand a chance. Take about a second and a half break. Listen, I said, work with me, work with me, work with me, work with me. Tell them, work with me, work with me. I need your help right now. We got some things we need to run out here. I need your help. We got some things that we got to back up. I need your help. Got some strongholds we got to break down. I need your help. Come on, help me, praise God, to run the devil out of our situation. I sure feel like it. So, let me calm down. I know y'all waiting on one of the little good old culture coops. Ah, yeah. So what happens is, he says, when you get together, the devil recognizes your authority, he recognizes your ability. And when you come together as one, there is no demon in hell that can stand against you. When the church comes together, there's no demonic force that can come against the church. No. Now that Jesus already established our victory, he says, upon this rock, I will establish my church, not on you, but on my name, because in my name, demons not only tremble, but the devil is cast out. When you call on my name, when you establish your